What we are trying during all these discussions and talks here is to see if we cannot radically bring about a transformation of the mind. Not accept things as they are, nor revolt against it. Revolt doesn't answer a thing. But to understand it, to go into it, to examine it, give your heart and your mind with everything that you have to find out, a way of living differently. But that depends on you and not somebody else. Because in this there is no teacher, no pupil. There is no leader. There is no guru. There is no master, no savior. You yourself are the teacher and the pupil, you are the master, you are the guru, you are the leader, you are everything. And to understand is to transform what is. I think that'll be enough, won't it?
Krishnaji conceived of the study centers as a place of silence. There must be places away from the maddening crowd and away from all civilization and culture, where one can allow the wilderness in oneself to bloom.
After Jiddu Krishnamurti passed away in 1986, the place he lived in during his visits to Bangalore was transformed into the study center, a place for quietness and self-inquiry in the light of Krishnamurti's teachings. Thickets of woods encompass the study center, located far away from the buzz of city. For individuals or groups that come here for serious learning and questioning, the center has cottages to stay in, a dining hall, a quiet room, and library facilities.
ಲೈಬ್ರರಿನ ಹೇಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದು ಓದ್ಬೋದು. ಕೆಲವು ಸತಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ನ ಅವ್ರ ರೂಮ್ಗೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಓದ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಡಿಯೋ ಮತ್ತು DVDs ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣಮೂರ್ತಿ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಬೇರೆ ಫಿಲಾಸಫರ್ಸ್ ಬುಕ್ಸು ಇದೆ. ಕಾಡಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದೆ, ಪಕ್ಷಿ, ಮರ, ಗಿಡಗಳದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಥರ ಬುಕ್ಸು ಇದೆ.
Krishnamurti said, "It is essential sometimes to go to retreat, to stop everything that you have been doing, to stop your beliefs and experiences completely and to look at them anew. You would then let fresh air into your minds." The study center conducts various study retreats. The individual retreat is for serious individuals who pursue self-inquiry and learning amid quietness and nature.
The study center coming here was to some extent in a sense of a full mind, body, soul kind of education I'm seeking for myself here.
Group retreats also happen here, exploring topics such as stress and conflict, meditation and stillness, parenting, and so on. Children programs are designed to bring about sensitivity of children to nature. These programs are designed for different age groups. Interactions are arranged in small towns in various parts of India. Hence, Krishnamurti's teachings are widely made available to people in local languages in the form of books and DVDs.
Subtitling of Jiddu Krishnamurti's talks into foreign languages and various Indian languages has been happening since some time. We are planning to do the same thing shortly in Kannada as well, so that it can reach out to a wider audience.
Krishnamurti gave most of his talks in English, so it is felt that the teachings should be available to bilingual audiences and also people who do not speak English or understand English. Translation work has been going on around the world. For last 20 years, the Bangalore Center has been translating Krishnamurti's teachings and his books in the Kannada language.
He was very clear in saying that it is not his teachings. Therefore, the teachings have to reach the masses in their language without any interpretation or without any distortion of what is being said. We follow an elaborate process whenever we find a new translator, so we give them a sample text from one of the Krishnamurti's published teachings, and the translator reverts with the translated text as a team. At least 3 of us sit together and go through that, comparing that with the original text. And we also have for benchmark the translations of Krishnamurti's work, major part of the translation done by literary figures like Professor H.S. Raghavendra Rao, Professor Nagbhushan Swami, Dr. Mahabaleshwar Rao, who are established writers in Kannada literature. We have already published more than maybe around 35 Kannada translated works of Krishnamurti, which have reached thousands of people. We have publication of Krishnamurti's teaching translated into Kannada in a very popular Kannada weekly, which reaches more than 2 lakh commoners.
Self-knowledge is the beginning of wisdom. Without knowing what you are, there is no basis for right action. And without knowing yourself, there cannot be transformation.
Nature speaks a lot. If you allow it to speak to you and if you listen to it, then you may perhaps relate to the flow of, hidden motives and hidden areas within yourself.
When the me is absent totally, there is beauty. Then one's relationship to nature changes completely. The earth becomes precious. Every tree, every leaf, everything is part of that beauty.